Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Good evening. I do appreciate everybody that has been in the one's class and those that have been consistent with the training. So today we are going to be looking at these particular things which we are going to enjoy today. Looking at pips, lots, leverage, charting softwares, brokers, types of traders. We also look into swing position scalp day, algorithmic trader, and event-driven trader. So we start wasting much time. Let's start with today's class. What is a PEEP? A PEEP is known as points in percentage or percentage in points. And it represents a tiny measure of the change in the currency pair in the forex market. It can be measured in terms of the quotes or in terms of the underlying currency. Determining your profit and losses is an essential part of trading. So let's take a closer look at how pips and spread factors in this equation. Now, this is the simple calculation for pips. For pips, coming to my board, a pip is actually a simple analysis, which is 1 over 10, 1 over 10,000. And this is exactly 0.0001. Can you see? Now, what if you have another value that is around there? Let's say this is 6. So this value here is 1 pip. And this value here is 6 pipettes. Now, this 1 pip, you see, this pip is what you, the brokers, or what you, as a retail trader, will concentrate on. This is what you have business with. You don't have any business with the pipettes because the pipettes are actually dealt with the brokers. Are you with me? So, what am I trying to say? The fourth decimal or the fourth value from the decimal place is called a pip. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is seen as what? 1 pip. Can you see? So let's take a very good calculation on pips. Let's say you have an exchange rate like this, 1.28. 300. Let's say you have 1.28, 300. So in this case, if you add 1 pips to it, remember we said the fourth value from the decimal. So a very good example is when you say 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the fourth one is this 0 you have here. Can you see? The fourth one is the 0 you have there. So without wasting much time, going to that, let's say I want to add 5 pips to that exchange rate. So 5 pips will be what? I will come here and add the 5 here. Let me erase this thing, please. So this fourth value, this one is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this one, like I said, is where you add your pips to. Why this other one, which is 9, is your pipette. So like I said, you have no business with this pipette. Are you with me? You have no business. The brokers are the ones that have business with it. Now, let's say I want to add 10 pips to this. Or I add 5 pips. If I add 5 pips to this, adding 5 pips to this should be 9, 9, 6 comes here, 2 comes here, 1.1. You see this? So it means that I've successfully added 5 pips to this. What if I want to add 10 pips to this? The same thing is applicable. This should be 1 and 0. Can you see? That'll be 1 and 0. So this time, 4, 7, 2, 1.1. I successfully added 10 pips to this exchange rate. I successfully what? Added 10 pips to what? To this exchange rate. So that is how to add your pips to that. Are you with me? Let me quickly talk about yen pairs. Yen pairs are pairs that have JPYs. Are you with me? Yen pairs are pairs that have JPYs. Example of yen pairs are CHF JPY, GBP JPY, Euro JPY, so on and so forth. A very good example of yen pair is when you say 115.679. 115.679. Can you see this is a yen pair? Now, you know what makes yen pair different from normal forex pair is that yen pairs, they are actually taken from the second value. The second value from the decimal is actually where you start adding your pips. What am I saying? You know, this one, you just count 1, 2. Can you see? So this 7, if I want to add 9 pips to this now, I'll start my 9 from here. So you see. So of course, if you do your mathematics, 9 will come down. 7 plus 9 is what? 16. 6, 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. And 1 comes down. 5 comes in. 1 comes in. And 1 comes in. Can you see? That is exactly what is talked about yen pairs. Another question is, what if I want to add 30 pips to this? My 30 pips will virtually come around there. 3 and 0. If I clear this, so that will go down. 7 plus 0 is 7. 6 plus 3 is 9. 0.5, 1, and 1. You can see I added 30 pips to it. This is how to add pips to currency pairs. Are you with me? This is how to add pips to all these values you see. Are you with me? I will dive more into pip calculation in the advanced class. There will be an advanced class that will come up. I will dive more into pips calculation in the advanced class. Let me proceed. The next one I'd like to talk about here is lots. Lots represent the size of your trade in the forex market. And another interpretation is that lots is the number of currency units we trade in forex. There are actually 4 types of lots. You have the standard lots, you have the mini lot, and the micro lot, and the nano lot. The reason why I don't always like talking about that nano lot is that nano lot is so negligible. Are you with me? So let's dive into my screen and show you how to know what category of lots you belong to. Let's say somebody like Mr. iPhone has $100. Or I have a basic formula I usually use for lots. I used to say the formula is x over 10,000. So, so with that, if I make 100, it's for Mr. Emmanuel or Mr. iPhone, if he says he has $100, 100 divided by 10,000. These zeros cancel zeros. So 1 divided by 100 is what? 0.01. Can you see? So this type of lot size is called a micro lot size. This kind of lot size is called what? A micro lot size. Now, what if in a case somebody is having like $1,000? 1,000 divided by 10,000. Zeros cancel zeros. 1 divided by 10 is what? 0.1. So this kind of lot is called what? A mini lot size. This kind of lot is called what? A mini lot size. Now let's say another person comes with probably like the person comes with $10,000. Are you with me? The person comes with $10,000. Every year passes every 2 years. So this is one. So this type of lot size is called what? A standard lot size. This type of lot size is called what? A standard lot size. So that's that. Let's proceed. What's leverage? Leverage results from using borrowed capital as a funding source when invested to expand the firm's asset base and generate return risks on risk capitals. Leverage is an investment strategy of using borrowed money, specifically the use of various financial instruments to borrow capital to increase the potential returns of an investment. This is it. If you look at my screen, you will see that there's a chart. That chart shows that somebody has $200 on 50 to 1 and it became $10,000. Actually, we retail traders and individual investors, we actually trade very small amounts of money. Are you with me? But with the help of leverage, leverage comes into it. So what leverage does is that leverage, they will tell you that somebody is having a certain amount. Probably maybe the person is having $100. I always advise my student on something. Only if you're having all this kind of amount like $100 or $300, it's better use the leverage of maybe 1 to 500. Are you saying it? So if you check it out, if I multiply 100 by 500, I will get what? 50,000 naira. Are you saying it? I'll get 50,000 naira. So what this means is that in the financial institute, you are seeing your $100 as this. But I can assure you that your $100 in the financial market is 50,000 naira. But in real life, you are seeing it as $100 or it's 50,000. But guess what? The brokers will never boost this for you for free. The brokers will take their commission. Don't worry, I will teach you about all this. The right account to open so that you not be a victim of someone who is spending so much money on to brokers. Are you with me? So that is that. The next one on my screen is brokers. Brokers are firms that provide traders with access to a platform to allow them buy and sell foreign currencies. Transactions in the market are always between a pair of different currencies. So forex traders either buy or sell this particular pair they want to buy. Now, this is what they are saying. Brokers are institutes that will tell you that, Mr. iPhone, we know you want to trade. We are going to give you MetaTrader 4. This MetaTrader 4 we give to you is what used to trade. But guess what? there'll be commissions that will be given to us. Are you with me? So it was broking firms that provided MetaTrader. Like in tomorrow's class, teach you some things. MetaTrader 4 was designed 2005. MetaTrader 5 was designed 2013. And I know very soon, MetaTrader 6 will be in existence if it's not existing already. Are you with me? So they are the ones that give us these assets for us to trade these financial institutes. We have series of brokers. Hello, we have series of brokers, and they are examples. We have Forex Time, we have Apari, we have OctaFX, we have OpForex, XNES, so on and so forth. We have XNES, AvaTrade. In fact, we have InstaFX, we have TopFX, we have Infinox, we have FXTM. A lot. If I'm to start counting brokers here, we'll count thousands of brokers. In fact, there are a lot of broking firms. But the truth is, you need a good mentor to tell you who exactly you are going to be trading with. You need a good mentor to tell you which of these broking firms really swap and take your money. Like someone was telling me recently that XNET, that they have very low spread rates. XNET. OpForex is what I use. They are so unique. They are so unique. There has been no regrets using them. In fact, because I partnered with them, one of the agents called me yesterday, and I still told him as I yesterday here that you guys are doing well. I'm enjoying your service. Everything is going well. You know, the beauty about this business is once you place a withdrawal in the morning, even before 10 a.m., you get your money that same day. Are you with me? There was a day I placed a withdrawal, I got it in less than an hour. That they shouted. Are you with me? That's one advantage of all using a very good broking firm. So the one I highly recommend is OpForex. OpForex has been in existence for almost like 13 years now or 12. So they have very good spread rates and their standards are so unique. Whenever you put your money into that, there is no fears about you losing your money. These people, for the number of years I've been with these people, they have never cheated me for once. In fact, if even the commissions account or the partnership I do with them, they have never been any form of regrets about it. Are you agree? So that's that.
What do you call it again?
OpForex. OpForex.
That is Ox
Forex.
OCT. OCT.
No, HOTFOR.
Okay.
HOTFOR. You get it, sir? Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
I know that OCT you are saying. That one is OctaFX. I know that what you are talking about. You get. I know that one very well. How you think? So that is that. So the next one I like to talk about here is platforms and chatting softwares. We have three types of platforms. Platforms and chatting softwares are just simply softwares or chatting sites or platforms whereby you do more of technical analysis. Thank God the day one, which was yesterday, I showed you many analyses on TradingView. Are you with me? And TradingView is exactly what I use. I am not saying others are not unique. In fact, I once tried Finvix. Finvix was so boring to me because I am a man or I'm really used to TradingView. TradingView, you can do paper trading on TradingView. That's the beauty about it. You can paper trade on TradingView. You can make your analysis on TradingView. In fact, you can even pick the analysis from TradingView and put on your MetaTrader 4. Are you with me? You can pick the analysis from TradingView and put on your MetaTrader 4. They are so unique. So that is that. We have types of traders. We have scalp trader. Scalp traders are traders that trade for a very short period of time. What am I saying? Scalp traders are traders that they don't like their trades to go over to the next day. I'm going to drop this PDF for you people and you read more of this. Scalp traders, for example, I'm a very good example of scalp trader. This is how I trade and this is how I've been surviving the market. If I give myself target every day. Let's say, for instance, maybe, for instance, I have an account of $10,000 and I tell myself that I want to make $100 in a day. You know what it means? $100 as I'm talking to you right now is 66,000 a day. That's even more than some people's salary. You get. So if, for instance, I do that, then I can give myself a target. See, the scalp traders, once they get what they want, they go off the market. And they chart within very few time frames. Day traders are very, very similar to scalp traders. So they share the same characteristics. Both day traders and scalp traders, they don't like their trade to go over to the next day, because if a trade should go over to the next day, there's something called swap fee. Swap fee is a fee the brokers will charge you when your trade goes over to the next day. Are you with me? So that's one thing about scalp traders and day traders. The next one on my list here is swing traders. Swing traders are those traders who target one swing in the market. What am I saying? You know, for instance, some people will see that the candle is going for a buy, they will enter the market as a buy. Some people will see that a candle is going as a sell, they will enter the market as a sell. I never like trading like that. You know the disadvantage of swing trading? If you read it up, you see on the second line that, or on the first line that, and up to swing traders hold on to trades for a long time, longer than a single day, longer than it, and up to perhaps a couple of weeks. Over this short period, swing traders will typically favor technical analysis over fundamentals, although they should be attuned to the news events that can trigger volatility. What I'm trying to say here is, or what I want you to know today is, whenever you leave your trade for a couple of weeks, there's every tendency that swap fee will come in. I will teach you swap fee in the advanced class. That swap fee, there's every way that as you are making profit, let's say, for instance, what swap fee means is that if, for instance, you have to make $10 the next day, that was your target. But unfortunately, there was a kind of distractions and terrible situations, and it got to the next day. Probably you might not make up to $10 the next day because now swap fee has been involved. Maybe probably what you'll be withdrawing from it to be something like $9.98. That's a loss of virtually $0.02. Are you saying it? So, in fact, one thing I've even noticed about this business is the higher your money, the higher the swap fee. You understand? So that's why you have to be careful when you are targeting your swings or your trades. Algorithmic trader and event-driven trader. These are traders that rely on computer to place trades for them at the best possible prices. Now, the truth is, I am an engineer before being a forex trader. So I designed a software. I'm designing one. But the reason why I've not finally launched it is because I still have, you know, as an online entrepreneur, you do a lot of things. A lot. Training is going on. I give series of training on Amazon KDP. I do the same for forex. I do the same for social media marketing. I do the same training for blogging. I do the same training for importation. So I've been so hooked up since the beginning of this year with a whole lot of things. But virtually, when I'm through with the robots, I'll surely launch it and let you know. But please remember, robots are not free and robots are not cheap. Go and make your research. A very good, effective robot can go as far as $5,000. Do you know $5,000 means? That's 3 million naira. But when I told myself that I would give it a very, very discounted rate. Are you with me? I will give it a very good. But guess what? It's not ready. But with the strategies I'll be showing in the advanced class, you don't need a robot. Are you with me? With the strategies I'll be showing you on the advanced class, you don't need a what? A robot. Class, while I was teaching, you must have heard me when I was saying something about the advanced class. You and I agree with me that 4 days is not sufficient for a training like this. We need more days to elaborate more on this training. So, because of this, there have been a new system, and the system is we are going to take an advanced class, which should be going from Monday, September to 3rd of October. I repeat, Monday, September to 3rd. You know, Monday is just in 6 days' time here. Oh, today is Wednesday, sorry. 5 days' time. Sorry, I thought I started training on Monday. So if we start on Monday, it will end 3rd of October. That is the advanced class. And the time for that training is actually 9 p.m. 9 to 10. Are you with me? And that training is, after that training, I have students trading under me as I speak to you. You don't need anybody to even be. See, I have a signal channel where I give people signals. But if you have the knowledge of advanced class, you don't have to be there. You will do these things yourself. Are you with me? So that's the advantage of this advanced class. And you'll probably be wondering, what is the cost for this advanced class? The cost for this advanced class is on the screen. The cost for this advanced class is on the screen. The cost is exactly 10,000 naira. That cost is just for 2 weeks. Guess what? When you make this payment for this advanced class, let me like they used to say, let me blow your bubbles, or let me tell you something that will shock you this night. When you make payment for this advanced, I think this is the first set I'm starting with this week. One, if you have a live account, I'll be sending you signals every day. I know somebody who I taught in the advanced class. The guy was trading $500. He paid 10,000 for his advanced class. And when he finished that advanced class, he has already made the 10K he paid for that advanced class. Hello, class. I'm not forging stories here. I don't even know how to do it. If I forge stories, I don't think my business will still be on. Are you with me? I don't know how to lie here. I don't want to just expose his name. But this guy paid that this 10K. And the guy gave a testimony on his group that, thank God I took this risk of paying this money. Thank God I took this risk. He made the money. He traded afterwards. Until today, we still communicate. Are you with me? So the fee is 10,000 naira. Please, some people might be wondering, do you take part payments? Yes, I do. I understand the condition of Nigeria. In fact, it is even because of the condition of Nigeria. That's why I put this fee for this lorry. Normally, if you have observed, I've not really, since this year, I can count number of times I've been conducting training. I've not really been training because I've been busy. If you miss this opportunity, I never can tell when I would hold another training. I'm not holding another training next week on beginner's class. I'm not. Are you with me? So this is really, really, really a chance for everyone who wants to know this business. Just enter, and that part payment can be made, but the condition about the part payment is this. If you pay 5K for the very first week, as you are starting the other week, which is Monday, you must balance up. If you don't balance up, I will terminate you from the Telegram group, because we use the Telegram group. And in that same class, guess what? We'll be dropping live videos on Telegram. So it's not this one you are going to link, you now go to YouTube, you watch, you have the video for yourself. Are you with me? You have the video for yourself to always watch and to do. So that is that. Is there any question for me, class, before I go? Mr. iPhone, do you have any question? Is there any question for me? Okay. Okay. Let me add this to the advanced class, please. In the advanced class, there will be a lot of assignments. The reason being that in that class, I will advise that we always do this assignment so that you get used to the Forex market. Are you with me? So if there's no question for me, I have to stop here. Thank you very much for those that came. God bless you. I appreciate you people, and I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is actually another day. Please don't forget to come tomorrow. God bless you all. Bye for now. Thank you.